New tonight, cracking down on counterfeit Native American art. This month, a Washington state business owner was sentenced to 2 years in prison after they were caught selling phony tribal art that was actually made in the Philippines. 2 others connected to this case are now awaiting trial. The punishment, the most severe ever for violation of the Indian Arts and Crafts Act. But critics say much more still needs to be done.
Team 12's Joe Dana explains why native art scams are rampant and how you can support the real thing.
In Window Rock, where nature carves stunning works of art. Navajo silversmith Lynn Benally
I am filing the edges.
Is also shaping the elements.
From that raw material comes something so beautiful, so intricate.
A mom and businesswoman, Lynn sells most of her pieces online.
At the age of 9, my grandpa told me one day this is what you're going to be doing.
But she competes with companies that sell phony Navajo products, usually for much cheaper.
It's very common. We do talk about it as artisans.
It's been prevalent for decades and decades.
Lyndon Sosi, recognized worldwide as a Navajo artist and business owner, is well aware of the counterfeit native art shipped here from overseas.
In China, in Taiwan, in the Philippines, where labor can be pennies an hour to create these pieces.
Driving through the Four Corners region, it can be tough to know what's real, whether your purchase is actually supporting indigenous artists. Oh, they're all signed?
Yeah.
One wholesaler I visited would not tell me anything about who made these items. They could be made by an indigenous artist. Without other details, I have no way to verify. The wholesale dealer I spoke with is from another country. He declined to talk on camera. I did notice a Kachina doll missing the letter N in the name Morning Singer. Sosi says that's a sign the maker mimicked a legitimate artist who has that name, but avoided liability by misspelling it.
Of course it is offensive. I mean, it's our livelihood. Every Navajo family has some type of artist in their family, whether they make it for a living or whether they make it part-time.
Confusion over authenticity is why for the first time in decades, the Bureau of Indian Affairs is considering updates to the Indian Arts and Crafts Act. For example, requiring a Made in the USA seal.
Getting the heat to the exact temperature.
Native artisans say they want more rigorous enforcement, but there is debate about how best to crack down.
Because when you throw politics into anything, you get people on the right, people on the left.
In the meantime, if you want to support Native artisans, Sosi says try all means necessary to confirm the artist's identity.
It's best to talk to them one-on-one.
Also look for a store's Better Business Bureau ratings or consult with the town's cultural center or gallery about credible local artists. A little research might mean the difference between supporting a bad actor
This one here is what my grandpa has made.
And a Native artist carrying on a tradition.
We need to be heard that we're here, we have all these creations for ourselves, for our community.
Other ways to know if you're buying authentic: if you're at the store, ask for a card of authenticity with the artist's name. Finally, a project by the Thunderbird Business School has identified Native business owners who sell Native art and jewelry. We have a link to them right now on our website at 12news.com. Joe Dana, 12 News.
All right, Joe, thank you for that.